What's going on, Internet? Brandon and Bobby from Nerdlocker.com here, and we've got this week's DC Entertainment News. First off, we're going to talk about some little pictures we saw.
Some pictures like the poster for iZombie, which I think is pretty cool. It's a little Vertigo book that I picked up right from the beginning.
I had no idea that it was becoming a TV show, so that's cool. Yeah. I was already started with the artwork on that.
Well,
right?
I feel like they just, and created by Chris Roberson.
Okay.
I believe.
Perfect.
And the book was released initially as a free comic book day book.
Yes, I remember that.
Which was great. I got myself one of those. And yeah, they did. I feel like they just revealed that was going to be a show, and then bam,
it was
poster.
Just like, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's cool. I kind of like the.
That's only one poster, though. We got
I haven't
way
seen a
better.
I haven't seen anything else. I need to see more.
But we got a way better poster than that. We got the first poster for the Flash TV show,
which looks great.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm really impressed with the costume. I'm really impressed with all the stuff we're seeing from the show.
I'm impressed with the marketing for it most of all.
That does look.
It's like they said, we might do a Flash show depending on the reveal when we put it in Arrow, and then. They couldn't say no after that, really.
I'm stoked on it. I mean, honestly, Arrow isn't bad. I really like the direction, especially the second season, with everything they've done with it. So I have a lot of hope for the Flash show.
Yeah, me too.
As far as other networks are concerned, we got to see a trailer for Constantine, which looks outstanding.
Yep.
I'm so happy with how this trailer looks, because I was really worried I wasn't going to like the show, and so far I'm completely on board.
I'm still worried, honestly, because... And we're going to talk about the other trailer for a show we saw, but out of the two, this one seems more like a CW show than the other one.
Okay, compared to the other trailer we're about to talk about, I will say...
Absolutely. And you know, I think we made the mistake of going black hair once. I'm glad that they didn't make that mistake.
I'm really glad we're British and blonde.
Yeah, British and blonde and a dick. They show that in the
trailer. That's what I like too.
He's a dick.
He's exactly who we're reading right now. I mean, if you haven't read Constantine before and you just started with the New 52, it's very much reminiscent of the same tone of that. It's not as hard and dark as the original Hellblazer stuff, but it's still he's an ass. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm glad that they're doing it that way. He looks like he was ripped right out of the comic book pages, like as far as his outfit goes and everything like that, his attitude. So I'm into that. But better news.
Gotham got a trailer, and it doesn't look half bad.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
I was very surprised by this, because once again, I automatically have disappointment towards some of these shows, and when you get a good trailer, it turns you around immediately.
Now, I am a fan, I can't really say I am, but I was a fan of the Smallville show. I watched it from the beginning, and early on, there were whispers about a Gotham show.
Yes.
Like very early on, back when they would just mention Gotham in the Smallville show, and then it was like, well, they are kind of talking about trying to get writers together and everything like that. So this is awesome that it's finally come together. That it's not just like Smallville. Yeah. It's just, it's its own right, and it seems gritty, and it seems like they pulled in people that definitely know their shit. Yeah,
and I got to tell you, the characters, just even the way a lot of them are acting, even James Gordon, Harvey Bullock, they really have the character down. I'm really excited to see what direction these go. And you really capture like the goody cop that Gordon is at the beginning of this. And I think that's going to be just something fun to watch. Like him having to change.
I can see, honestly, I mean, it's not in a bad way, but I can kind of see how the show is going to unravel in a little way. Yeah. Like, big reveal, end of the season, he opens up a box, it's a mustache and some glasses.
And he just puts it on and...
Yeah, and then he flies away or something like that. But no, I think it would actually be, I think that was a Gutters webcomic, but I'm not going to steal that. But I did kind of think that it would be funny if in the last episode he went and saw an eye doctor. And he was like, you need glasses.
Just straining my eyes, this job.
Yeah,
that's how season 1 ends. Like, he's getting these glasses.
Yeah, I mean, little stuff like that. Honestly, it will mean a lot. I mean, I'm making a joke about that, but little stuff throughout the show will really make that show. And
that's what's going to keep the fans coming back.
Oh,
that's why Arrow's working as well as it will.
Yeah, and a perfect example, Arrow doesn't have any shortage of like callbacks to the actual characters.
No,
that's not the real Black Canary by any means.
No, it's not.
It's a nice callback. I hope that Gotham actually has it far closer. That it's that these people are real super powered beings and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to it. Selena Kyle.
Actually, she looks She looks great. I think that's going to be good. I hope the show doesn't get canceled like 3 seasons in.
Does she look like she's the same age as Bruce?
Kind of.
And man, they showed the death of his parents right in the trailer.
I'm like, great. I'm going to have to rewatch that again. Yeah. It's like if I just...
Superman somewhere laughing, eating popcorn.
Yeah, right? Like, this is great. I'm so, like, I'm not sick in like a way that I'm like, oh, get over it. I hate having to watch Uncle Ben die and Batman's parents die. Over and over and over again.
And now it's commercialized in a trailer.
Now it's killing me. Yeah, we're in the Gotham this week. They're dead again. Most importantly, it was as far as we're talking about reveals and everything else, we have the Batmobile and Bat reveal for Superman Batman.
Yep.
Zack Snyder officially, was it a couple days ago? So we filmed this.
Show the Batmobile.
The back end, and now we see Batman, and we see the Batmobile, Batfleck.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate how much I like it. I think it looks great. And I'm still not happy about Ben Affleck. But
as the time goes by, we're getting clearer pictures. We're getting people that are coloring the picture and giving us ideas of where the suit might go. Because
I do like everyone
it really
coloring
isn't.
the
It's
pictures.
like black and white, so you don't get a lot of detail. Much like the first Man of Steel picture that Snyder released.
Yeah.
You know? So they didn't want to give us a lot of detail, but the fans are really pulling as much detail out of that small little picture as they can.
Somebody posted, and I've zoomed in on it. They say if you zoom in on the far left of the picture,
I don't see it, man.
You get
I don't.
Joker? But why would Joker?
I think that was added. That's added to the picture or something.
I just feel like why?
That's weird. I don't know.
Was he like standing there? Like, Batman's like, you really pissed me off.
Yeah, he's all sad. Like,
like, God, he's back. Like, what if Joker, instead of being like a crazy villain, is just an annoying best friend?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Batman. He's like,
and
snap. Either way, I'm stoked for the costume.
I'm stoked for it. I will say that the costume looks mostly costume and not Ben Affleck.
I don't believe Ben Affleck is that buff.
No, but I mean, and if he was that buff, why hasn't he been walking around showing
That's
crap off?
They've been keeping him in a cage, like so no one realizes how
He's
buff
not that big.
Batman's gonna
he
be.
Looks like the Frank Miller Batman to me.
It looks great though.
He looks, Dark Knight Rises.
I'm bummed how
Returns.
into it
Sorry.
I am.
And the first thing I thought about when I saw the picture was President telling Superman, "You better go get your boy in check," and going to take down Batman. So I'm really hoping that we get that scene.
Fat logo on there.
Yeah. So
I don't know. We'll see.
If nothing else,
I think it looks great, but God, Ben Affleck. I hope he doesn't suck.
Yeah, if nothing else, we'll at least get that billboard up in New York City right when those vampire creatures in I Am Legend attack.
Perfect.
Because that's finally
about
happening.
time, right? We'll finally see it up there. So.
If you like this news, guys, give us some comments. Also, check out my other blog about gummy bears. Not really. It's not a serious thing.
Coming soon to Nerdlocker, Bobby's Gummy Reviews.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're delicious. The pineapple one's amazing.
That was a lime or something.